And I'll tell you one of the things that I don't think's been picked up a lot that's going to be a problem. And I had 2 calls yesterday, one from a county attorney in Kentucky and one from a county attorney in Tennessee. They were Republican, obviously. Both states are heavily Republican. They want to know if there are ways they can go after the Bidens now. And they've opened up a can of worms. They've set precedents now that we can't go back on.
Oh, damn. I wish that we hadn't cut the video right there, because I imagine that the host must have responded with, well, that's unacceptable. You can't possibly, what do you mean they're looking for ways to get Biden? What do you mean? No, we would never do that. So that is Comer, one of the heads of the Republicans in Commerce, James Comer, saying that he's got people in, what was it, Kentucky and Tennessee, I think, that he said, doesn't really matter. Let's say it's those 2. Looking for ways, first of all, how are you gonna get him in Kentucky and Tennessee? What do those, you know that Trump actually lived and worked in New York. You get that there's a reason that there's charges there. Oh, no, I know, we're supposed to pretend that it's all made up, that they're doing what you're doing and it's all fiction. Yes, I would love to see what they're gonna come up with in Kentucky, but he's just announcing it as a perfectly fine thing. Yes, we should have national coordination between local prosecutors in states Biden's never been to, contacting House Republican leadership to invent a way to get Joe Biden. Every one of the things that they implied was happening with supposed coordination between Alvin Bragg and Biden that we've never seen any indication of, making up charges when these are allegations that have been out there for literally years. It's all just projection for them. What do you think,
real fast. This guy, this is one of those things. It's like when the Republicans barely won the House and they said, we're gonna have this revenge tour of all these hearings. Jim Jordan started one of his revenge tour of hearings to talk about Twitter files and Hunter Biden as much as he could. Those 2 hearings flopped. They were, they tried to pump them up and all that, but this is one of those cases where have at it. Here's the rope. Go ahead, start, show us, what do you got? Because once they show us what they've got, they're gonna continue to peel away. Some of these supporters are going, wait, it's an exhibition of just how incompetent they are and how they have 0 ideas, 0 agenda to help the American people. It's all revenge tour because they really think Donald Trump is the Lord and Savior. So as long as we go behind him and go on a revenge tour, they're gonna vote for us. Yeah. As we're gonna talk about later, they're losing.
Yeah, and like the fact that they're just saying it, they can just say it because that's what their base wants. Because their base doesn't care.
That base is shrinking, I think. That base is shrinking.
Sure, but they don't care about the rule of law. They don't care about democracy. They don't care about any of this stuff. They do just want to get Biden. That's what they want. They don't accept that he's president. They hate that the positions that they hold make them toxic on the national stage. And they just want to win through other means. By the way, turning against democracy is sort of the theme of today's episode. We're talking about in this. In our next block, we're gonna be talking about it. And then to close out the first hour, we're gonna be talking about it. This is just a constant. This is now one of the foundational characteristics of the political conflict we're in, that they just care about power. That's literally it. And they feel no reason to even pretend otherwise at this point. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.